Hey guys, I'm here at Scarborough Unleashed with
Dave Brown
and
Mike Fielding.
And we're having a special 3-person interview because they're both from the mighty Boosh, which if I'm correct, was named after Noel Fielding's hair. Your hair?
When I was young I used to have big hair, and my neighbour growing up, my nan's neighbour, when I used to hang out with the family next door, he was from Spain or somewhere, and he used to call my hair the mighty Boosh. He'd go, Michael, the mighty Boosh. And yeah, that was where it came from.
Oh, it's such a little interesting fact, and I was like, is it true? I can't remember if it's true or if I made it up in my head. I have a question. How did the Mighty Boosh just come about? Like, so was you just a group of friends that decided to make something, or?
Noel and Julian met. Well, actually, I lived with Noel at uni, and we went to see Julian do some stand-up. And Noel always wanted to be a stand-up. He ended up getting signed to the same management company as Julian, and then they went on what's called the Comedy Network, which is like a tour of the UK, like universities and comedy clubs. And then they started writing together, and then the Boosh started. They started doing Edinburgh shows. First one was with Rich Fulcher. Second one was just the two of them, Arctic Boosh, and then the third one I joined in. It was Auto Boosh. So the three of us did that, and then the radio show, then the TV shows after that.
And obviously, you got dragged into it by just being related to Noel.
Yeah, well, not just from being related. We were both funny growing up. Just want to point that out. No, he saw that I was. He knew that I could do stuff and I was funny, but I didn't have the confidence. So he helped me. So he put me in the show, and it gave me a lot of confidence to actually go, oh, actually, yeah, I'm funny as well. So yeah, it was a big thing for me. But yeah, I was in Australia. I moved to Australia when I was 19, and I got the script sent over. Well, it was like a rough script for when we were going to record the pilot. We were doing the pilot live, and then BBC were going to come and see it. So I remember on Boxing Day being in Australia reading like this script, going, oh my god, what's this? And it was like Naboo's character and everything. So, and then when I got back, we filmed it for the pilot. Yeah.
There's
pretty
quite
special.
a bit of background noise going on here. Camera can't see, but
There's a lot of stuff going on.
behind us.
Oh yeah.
And a cat dressed.
There is a cat dressed up.
as Princess Leia. And a budgie Darth Vader, and there's a squirrel over there dressed as
My favourite cat in the world. Favourite cat, Atticus, the most adorable
You might
cat.
have to do a cut.
I think we need a little Naboo outfit for Atticus. That would be cute. Or a little old Greg. Like, what's your favourite episode of The Mighty Boosh?
I like Nanageddon. Yeti and Nanageddon's are my favourites, I think. I can't watch the Fair series. I'm just very critical of myself in that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's the first thing I've ever done.
No one likes watching
I
this.
know, I'm like, oh. But second, you can see my confidence build over each season. But Nanageddon, Yeti and Nanageddon are my favourite episodes.
I think you're too hard on yourself, Mike. I think you're
Yeah.
brilliant. Everyone always goes, Mike's a great actor, and I'm like, no, that's Mike. Mike is Naboo. That's Mike in life. The only difference is he's got a turban on.
Yeah.
I never know what to expect when meeting people. I'm like, are they going to be shy? I just thought you was going to be shy for some reason. I was like, he's like, I don't know why, but
Very shy.
did you expect Naboo to be as iconic? And like, I feel like Naboo was actually one of the most popular people out of. Like, did you expect that?
No, not really. I think what people are drawn, why they're drawn to Naboo is because he's just not. It's just me. It's like a normal shaman, like a normal South London guy, and he gets stoned, and you know, I think a lot of people can relate.
It's also his like low-key power. It's the status. He's above everyone, and now I'm gonna have to turn my back on you. Is one of the greatest ever put downs.
That's his impression of me, by the way.
One of my favourite things to do in life is an impression of Mike.
Just turning you back.
Yeah, that's very good.
Not you, Nan Bread.
Not me, Naan Bread. Yeah, that's my favourite character. That was my highlight of the whole show. Yeah, I did all the not yous, but Naan was particularly good. The costume. Jack the Cube, I enjoyed that as well. Basically, any character that had its face covered, that was me. As you can see, I'm so horrendous that Noel made me. He's like, you're not good. Camera just doesn't like. You can see this camera is just terrible.
So, I know you're into your photography a lot now, yeah?
Yeah.
What got you into photography?
Well, that's where I met. Me and Noel met at art college, and I was studying it. I've always been into it, and the cat follows showing out. Sorry, that was Jay. It's fine. He's fine.
You should wear it all day long.
Yeah, I'll put it up.
Put it up there.
I'd wear it like a hat. Yeah, I was. I've always had a camera with me, so like I've been taking pictures of the guys since we started.
Any big projects coming up? I see you do like art galleries.
I do little pop-up shows because it was an anniversary this year, so we did a little We're doing some pop-ups. We might be doing a couple up north next year, but I want to do a proper like coffee table book of because I've got thousands of the shots because I just had a camera with me all the time, and yeah, like all these pictures are from the shows and stuff. So yeah, I want to do something like a proper nice little coffee table book. Or big coffee table book.
I think you've done. Did you do some artwork for Tim Minchin? Or
yeah, no, I do. I design a lot of books as well. So I work with Tim on his book this year. Yeah, lovely man, great book. Go and buy it.
I love Tim Minchin. I feel like, do you know, like when Mighty Boosh was around, you had like Tim Minchin and you had, I don't know, it was just such a good time for like comedy and you just don't get it anymore like that, do you? Like,
I was thinking the other day, I don't think if Mighty Boosh was like pitched now to a production company, I don't think they would make it now. I don't know.
No, I don't think they would.
Do you reckon, Dave? I think it was the perfect time. It was the right time.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, comedy's changed a lot.
I feel like people like my age, so I'm 34. When the Mighty Boosh came out, I was 13. So like obviously 13, 14, 15, 16 is when it was like, when the Mighty Boosh, so it was very big. So it was a big part of my teenage life and all the people around me.
Actually, we did a tour. Was it? I can't remember the 2006 tour we did, and we played this room.
Yeah, this room we played.
We remember because we couldn't get any of the props in, and basically the beach is right there. It's such a tiny stage and a really wide room. Like that tour was mad,
like
wasn't it?
Single chairs.
Yeah, it was mad, but fun.
I bet it was really
flashbacks.
fun.
Can't remember most of that tour, but yeah, I'm having flashbacks when you come
I swear
back.
we've got a picture of us on that bar.
Oh really?
I think so, or yeah.
Well, like The Shining.
Yeah.
You've always lived here, Mr. Grady.
What have you been up to since the Mighty Boosh?
I've been doing. We've got a new show on Apple TV Plus. The completely made up Adventure of Dick Turpin.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we're shooting season 2 at the moment. So that's
Is that fun?
exciting. Yes,
Exciting.
very fun.
Do you have as much fun making that as past projects?
Yes, it's always fun. Always fun. It's always fun working with my brother again. It's funny, I see my brother more when we're filming than I do in real life.
I feel like a lot of people are like that though, like you're busy, you're working, you've got your own lives. I think, has he just had a child recently?
Two.
Two? Oh my god, we're all getting old, aren't we?
Yeah.
I only see my mum when we're filming.
Why?
We just make little films
Do you
together.
just
There's
make
no one watches them. It's the only way I get to see her. We do a little documentary and just show it for the rest of the family. But it's the only time I get to see it.
It's fun. I feel like if the Mighty Boosh was made now, it would just be like a TikTok series or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the documentary.
Like
I think Noel and Julian used to write basically film scripts for a TV episode. They were so dense and there was so much work on the costumes and the music and the sets. And then their double act, it's just like you can go back and watch it 1,000 times because it's like a dense, layered lasagna, like a dense lasagna of comedy. Look at us both going to lasagna. That's what we think. The Boosh is a dense lasagna. The bechamel sauce is Mike, and I'm What am I? A little grated parmesan on the top.
naan bread, you're fine.
No, you're a bit of
Have
aubergine.
naan bread
You're
with
the
lasagna.
aubergine layer.
Aubergine? No one's putting aubergine in
Yeah.
lasagna, Mike.
You're
Unless they're
squidgy at
like
most.
veggie.
Oh, spinach. Let me do a little bit of spinach. Just in there, underneath the
All
pasta.
this spinach.
It's gone
beef.
foodie.
You're
Anyway,
that,
we're
you're
going to
that
give a
really
recipe
hard
for...
bit of pasta in the corner.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
that
the best,
crispy
the
bit that
crispy
some
bit.
people don't
crunch.
like.
No, that's everything. You've got to have the crispy
You
crunch.
either love it or hate it. You like the Marmite
Right,
of
I'll
the
take
world,
that.
aren't you?
I'll take that.
I did have some
not you,
questions.
lasagna.
What's that? Is that your breathing?
Yeah, I've got asthma.
Some Darth Vader somewhere in the
Go
corner.
mad.
Give me my asthma puffer.
I can't remember. I had a really interesting question.
That reminds
I
me
can't
of that.
remember what it was.
The joke with Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Tell us about the
And,
fork.
Luke can't use the chopsticks. Use the forks.
But I actually have
Don't cut that
some
one, actually.
actual questions
Oh.
here, but I just thought it was too.
What's your questions? Where do babies come from? That's a bit weird.
Yeah, like where
When
do
did you
babies
first see a
come
goose?
from?
Mike, when did you first see a goose?
Oh, it was in the Tudor times.
Do you want to? Yeah,
This
yeah.
one's great.
really.
Have you ever had a baguette that was see-through?
Transparent.
Yeah,
Baguettes
transparent
are my
baguette.
favourite. There's only one cafe
Really
that's
niche
done it.
These are
questions.
serious questions here. Like, how do you think comedy? How do you think the comedy landscape has changed since the Mighty Boosh aired?
Used to be a lot more trees,
Yeah.
and now
Now
there's this kind of
tumbleweeds.
tumbleweed with some tunes, and yeah.
I miss
like
the tumbleweeds.
A burning sun and a burning moon, a moon on fire.
The moon.
That's the landscape now.
The moon was.
And the swing, and the,
When you
and
out of the
park
moon-
swing, just swinging with no one on it.
Yeah, but you'd watch that and it'd just be funny just because. And people just don't
And
get that
then you
humour
zoom in
anymore.
and there's a tiny, tiny ant with a hat on, just going, "Remember me?"
That's the humour.
Yeah,
that's the
that's
humour
the-
we want.
That's
Yeah.
the comedy landscape.
Yeah.
I want to know that a naan bread could appear on my screen at any time.
Well, you never know.
You just can't get
You
that
should do the
anymore.
Mike,
naan
you
bread
should paint.
spin-off, the naan
We
files.
should. The naan files, a cop. We could be a double act, like naan bread and.
I
Who are
want
you
to do
going
a
to be?
Naboo spin-off, Naboo and Bolo, and Naboo signing on, and he's going to job interviews with his turban on.
We nearly did a late night cookery show. Do you remember that? We were going to do that.
I can't remember that. That was a dream.
No, it wasn't. We were going to do like a late night cookery show where you just make hash cakes every week.
Oh right, yeah.
If Naboo could have his own spin-off show, what would it be?
I think Naboo and Naan Bread's great. Cop show.
Yeah. Naboo
What
and
would the
naan
theme
bread.
like the
tune, like a real
A-Team.
70s kind of, yeah. And like I could just slide across the bonnet of a cop car as the naan. Like,
It'd be like an
you
investigative
could
program.
use naan as a frisbee to catch criminals.
Yeah, that's
Stop it there!
That's
Stop
how,
there, criminal!
That's how you catch people.
Yeah.
I slide you on the doors, like really thin naan bread.
How are we going to get
No
in
one
here?
can get in. I can't do much when I'm in there. Get him, naan bread.
Right, you need to get from over there to over there. Right, well, I'll crumble you up and the seagull will take a bit of you over there.
There you go. This is it.
Yeah.
This is.
Naan bread's
the
very
birth.
versatile.
In 20 years' time, when Naan Bread and Naboo is like a massive Emmy award-winning show, you will. Is Emmy's music or is?
Emmys.
Can't remember.
BAFTA?
BAFTA award-winning show, Naan Bread and Naboo.
Golden Globe.
You'll go. I witnessed the birth of that idea.
I helped create it. I'm looking forward to seeing that in 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years.
You heard it here first.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
10
first
years?
guys.
Mike, I think you should paint the comedy landscape. Watercolours, just paint it.
Paint
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you come back in an hour, Michael.
Do you do
might doodle.
painting? Are you
I
an
do
artist?
paint, I do abstract. I didn't train, but my stuff, I paint like a child. Very abstract stuff.
Stick men. Show us the fork. We need to show them the fork.
Yeah.
This can be
Some
your.
magician just been fucking about with my. Oh, can I swear? Sorry. A magician's
Yeah.
been mucking about with my cutlery. He's pretty impressive, actually. What's his name? He did stick something up here.
I've still got the card that he gave me
Where's
last
the
time.
card? He was great. I thought he was.
I didn't know there was going to be a
he's
magician
wandering
here
around doing
today.
close hand magic, and it is kind. Oh, here he is. Look, here he is.
Ah,
He's good.
so there is a magician here today. We
Yeah.
shall find him
You should
later.
Find him and get him to do something because
Get him
it
to
is
do a magic
it's
trick.
voodoo stuff.
Oh no,
Blow
I
your
don't
mind.
have it. I took it out. He
alright,
he had this card and he told me to peel the back off of it. And I peeled the back and he had a picture, he drew a picture of Naboo on there and Bolo. I was like, how have you done that?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Like,
I don't understand magic. It scares
also,
me.
I could have refused for him to do a trick. How do you know that I was going to say, yeah, oh, you can do a trick on me? But if I gone no.
With the drawing, I know.
And then he would have been a waste.
He did one on me, and it was like 3 weeks till it. I went home. I was making a cup of tea, and I pulled the tea bag out, and there was a picture of me in the tea bag. It's kind of insane.
I don't know how they do it.
No, I don't know
It
how
proper
they did it.
freaks me out, guys.
Yeah.
But yes, so The Adventures of Naboo and Naan Bread you can
Yeah.
catch on, we'll say Channel 4.
Well, we'll just do a YouTube series. That's what people do now.
Catch
isn't
that on YouTube and TikTok and
I want like a really
Spotify.
70s cool, like Starsky and Hutch theme
it?
song.
Wah wah pedal.
Yeah.
Definitely. Naboo and Naan Bread. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Naboo just stays in the office and sends you out. I can't be bothered. Go on, Numbred.
You're just sat on the phone answering the phone.
Numbred,
like-
here's your address where you got to go. Go on.
You could
Get your magic carpet out, like
you could do the different naans for different episodes. You know what I mean? Like,
garlic
yeah,
naan.
garlic peshwari, keema.
Yeah.
There's something in this. You
Or
know.
different.
I'm not joking. I'm pitching this. I'm pitching this to Netflix.
Different splinter groups of the police force. You've got like all
Yeah.
you've got the non district.
All right.
Anyway, yeah.
You heard
we'll
it
let
here
know.
first,
We'll let
guys. You
know.
heard it
It's a
here
bad idea.
first.
Let you know.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
You're both very fun.
Nice to meet you.
And it was nice to meet you too, and it was
Nice
nice
to
to
meet
meet you. We didn't get through
thank
any
you.
of the real serious questions, but that's how it goes. That's how comedy goes, guys. Thank you.